Hello everybody on YouTube. This is vlog 135, and I was just laying down in my bed waiting to go to bed. But you know, sometimes when that happens we start to think, you know, especially if you are in the moment of in between two things. You know, when you're in between two things and you're trying to figure out where to go, what to do, what went wrong, what was the lesson there. Well, I had one of those moments, and it is a personal moment, not too personal that I can put it up on YouTube, because I think, or I hope, that it would help somebody else, because I don't think I'm the only one that had feelings similar to that. Now, as you know, if you're familiar with my vlogs, you know that I've been going to school for get my associates in interior design. I got one more course left, and that's an internship next spring. And I do plan on taking another course this fall, just one. Can't remember the name of the course, but it's something to do with business financials. You know, because my one of my instructors from last semester suggested that, you know, we get a master's in business. Now, I don't know if I'm going to go the full master's route. I don't know, but I definitely want to get some business knowledge and some accounting knowledge and some financial reporting knowledge. And so I'm doing that. But somebody once told me just recently that when I came into this life, I came in, you know, behind everybody else. And that is true for some things. Some things I do think I'm ahead. But the thing where I'm behind, it's in schooling. You know, not my spiritual knowledge or, you know, anything like that. My life experience. Because I kind of made up. Well, yeah, I guess I kind of made up for that past mistake. And that mistake, and you know, the reason that I want to do this YouTube video is I never graduated high school. I think I mentioned it on YouTube. I either mentioned it on YouTube or when I used to do podcasts. You know, one of those things. I mentioned it. I know I did. But I never graduated high school. And that's what really held me back. Because while I love my parents, my aunts and uncles, you know, the people who were in my life at that time, none of them really saw the importance of me finishing high school. And see, I got halfway through high school, You know, I did get my GED later. I did get my GED, and I didn't even have to study for the test. I just walked in, took the test, and passed it, which is cool. So why did I quit high school? Well, it really wasn't academic. You know, it's really social. And I do realize there's probably a lot of other teens out there who are in that position. They're smart, academic, but socially, they're not. You know, they either have a couple friends or no friends. And they probably mess up a lot of social stuff that goes on in school, in high school. Now I wish that, well, I love my parents and my aunts and uncles and all those who were in my life at that time. Love them all. But I wish that, and I'm saying this not to you know, I don't have venom or anything like that in myself because of that. I don't. Yeah, I don't, you know, but I see it as a lesson that can be learned. You know, because that's what the past is. We can't change the past, but we can learn from the past. You know, and if we learn from the past, the future will be good. You know, as long as we remember not to repeat the same mistakes. You know, and the mistake was, I wish that my parents would have pushed me a little bit more to continue school, to have talked with me about where, you know, about what my life's work is going to be, you know, to help me figure that out. You know, because as parents, you see your kids every day growing up. You know what they like, what they don't. You know what they like to do. And in what they like to do is a possibility of what their life work is. So talk to your kids about it. Open up a dialogue with them. You know, especially if they're having problems in school. You know, and teens out there, if you are having problems with school, you know, go to your parents and talk. Because high school is to prepare you for what your life's work is going to be. And in your life's work, to do your life's work, you're going to need training, especially nowadays. And you're going to need college. And it's always good to know what your life's work is going to be when you go into college. You'll be that much more ahead of the game. And then by the time you get my age, you would have been working your life's work, and you would be happy with your job. See, a lot of people nowadays, they're not happy with their job. Because a lot of people in the past, they have quit school, high school, college. And in many ways, they do go on to be successful, but, you know, some of them do. Some of them don't. A lot of them don't. Few do. More could have. You know, we live in a society where school is not important. Because see, in a community, if a community is working properly, everybody will have a shelter, a place where they can live. Everybody will have food. Everybody will have their life's work, a job that helps the community grow. And when we see community like that, as a whole, working together, all its citizens within the community, making sure that all have a job, all have food, all have shelter. We would have a different community, and we would actually, and if every single community on the in the country and the earth did that, the earth would be a much different place. So parents, notice your kids growing up. Notice what they like to do. When they enter high school, have that talk with them that they're going to have to choose a life's work. And if they don't know what they want to do, help them. Talk with them about it. You see what they like. You see what's out there. Help them find out what's out there. And if they're having, and teens, if you're having problems in high school, and you feel you just want to quit out and just get the latest job and just like go out and work on your own. It may be easier now, but in 20 years' time, you will have seen it as a big mistake. Stick it out. Stick it out in high school. Go through. If you have problems, talk to someone. Because high school is supposed to be a time where teenagers, you know, they're becoming young adults. You're becoming young adults. Figuring out what you're going to do for your life's work. Do that. Talk with someone if you're having problems. Parents, talk with your kids. And remember this lesson, because I don't think I'm the only one on this earth that had these circumstances. I'm sure others have had similar, you know, who've had problems in school and who dropped out and who now are thinking, you wish you would have continued. But if you have kids, support your kids, help your kids through high school. Talk to them about and help them find what their life's work is going to be, so they can graduate high school and continue on in college to get the training that they're going to need for their life's work. And I suppose that's it. I do have like other things I like to talk about, you know, like how college is expensive and all this. That's for another vlog. And I have talked about it before, and you know my feelings on that, but at the same time, college is important. people need training. You know, teenagers need to get that training so they can go into the field and do their life's work, whatever it is they choose to do. Everybody in a community needs shelter, food, and a job that helps, that benefits the community. When we do this, things will change, and things will change for the better. Thank you for watching and listening, and stay creative in the magic of life. Thank you.